This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 22. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. Brakat the Yahweh, Brakat the Yahweh Shai, Brakat the Yahweh, Brakat the Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. Our brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 22, is that what you see in front of your screen is just proof that the mighty men of war of Esau's military, their spirit is broken. All right, and when you go into this article, all right, it's not just the veterans that are committing suicide. It's the active duty service members as well. And that's why I brought out Proverbs 17 and 22, because a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. And for us, the hopeful elect, all right, when we read the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we rejoice in them. This is our comforter. And that's why we have a sound mind. That's why our morale is up, because we're seeing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, we're seeing the words of the prophecies being fulfilled. All right, and the Lord is supping with us, and He's giving us a sane mind. But for you, heathens, especially the armed forces of Babylon the Great, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. Right, your morale is low, your spirit is broken, and this is how we know, all right, the hopeful elect. This is how we know that the Lord is returning. The Lord is going to deliver His elect and destroy Babylon the Great. But I want to focus my lesson on the true believers. Hey, rejoice, brothers and sisters, rejoice. Have a merry heart, okay? Because, hey, the words of the Lord are being fulfilled right before your very eyes. Let me get Proverbs 15 and 15. Check this out. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast. Right. You know, we go through our affliction, our trials and tribulation. We're catching hell here in Babylon the Great. But what gives us this merry heart? What gives us this continual feast? This word, this truth. All right? We're not bugged out in the mind like these military servicemen, okay? And these average American citizens that are walking here, all right, in their wickedness. We're not bugged out in the mind. Because why? 16. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith. Right. Because we fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And we respect our power and we take heed to His word. Okay? His word gives us life. Proverbs 4 and 1. Hear, ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to know understanding. And where do you get this at? Out of the Bible. Okay? Our forefathers and what they went through. Yahweh Shai, our big brother Yahweh Shai, to deliver the Savior, to deliver us from captivity. 2. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. Right. When you go into that word law, it means direction. Okay? Instruction. 3. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. 4. Here's the point. He taught me also and said unto me, let thine heart retain my words. Keep my commandments and live. All right? And this when you look at articles like this, man, you should be praising Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You should be praising Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that your mind is not, okay, subject to this, all right, to like these soldiers' minds, okay, these military veterans and these active duty military personnel, all right. And this was a study conducted from an Ivy League, Brown University, and we already know who is the ones offering themselves, so-called white man Esau Edom, okay. This was published in January 21st, 2020. But the data came, all right, from 2015 and prior to that. And you already know. Did it change? Of course not. And that goes to show you that these Edomites are spiritually weak. And their actions show it. They're carnal. And we're spiritual. Because we take heed to the words of the Lord. Let's get another one. Psalm. And we rejoice in them. We have a merry heart because we believe. And the Lord is supping with us to those that believe. Psalms 119 and 50. Check this out. This is my comfort in my affliction, for thy word hath quickened me. You see that? The words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They are spirit. Okay? They are life. Okay? And everything you look at this is spiritual, man. It's like, yo, come on. Just we clearly see we're at the end. And that's why you should be of a merry heart. You should be rejoicing in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai because he's coming. Alright? These Edomites are gonna, especially in Babylon the Great, they're gonna lose sorely. They're gonna be destroyed. Alright? They're already destroyed. In the mind. Let's get another one. Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 40, verse 20. Wine and music rejoice the heart, which is true, but the love of wisdom is above them both. Right. The wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? Knowing what he likes and what he doesn't like. Okay? Knowing the prophecies. Okay? That's wisdom. Okay? That's above wine and music. And of course, let's get it. Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Right. And you clearly can see that, all right, these Edomites, they're fools, man. They're base men. Okay? They just walk around acting like they're holier than thou, but they're not. They're wicked. And the Lord, all right, is making it manifest, all right, by their actions. I mean, come on, suicide? All right, you Edomites, you have everything. You have the fatness of the earth, okay? And yet you're blowing your heads off? And yet you're still killing yourselves? All right? That goes to show you this Bible ain't for the so-called white man. It ain't for Esau Edom. It's for the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. And I'm going to start at 61, and then I'll close out with this chapter. Because this whole chapter, you got to, brothers and sisters, you got to read this chapter more often. All right? And I'm speaking for myself first and foremost. Isaiah 61 and 1. The Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. And that's what the prophets are set up to do. All right? To uplift our nation, to show them, okay, the good news. We're almost home. These Edomites are done. Our enemy is being brought low. America is finished. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. Right. Liberty. We're going to get our freedom. Okay. And it first starts in the mind. Okay. These words comfort our mind. We are literally free, man. Okay. We know the truth. And the opening of the prison to them that are bound. 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. Right. And that's the thing. The The real mourners are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right? And yet their spirit is strong. Okay? And they can endure. We have nothing, and yet we're still enduring. You Edomites have everything, and one little affliction, one little pain in the mind, and you off yourself. Okay? And guess what? If you can't handle the pain and suffering now, when the Lord comes back, okay, you're gonna catch heart attacks. Well, what is the Bible? Ooh, let me get that real quickly. Yeah, that's the spirit. What does it say in Zephaniah? Check this out. It's a little longer than I expected, but hey, this is the spirit. Zephaniah 1 and 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near, and hasteneth greatly. Right. When you read this scripture, all right, remember, this was written thousands of years ago. How soon is it now that the Lord, all right, is near? He's close, man. He's literally seconds, all right, from showing up and delivering us from captivity and destroying, all right, these wicked Edomites, and of course you 2/3 that want to continue being wicked and follow the ways of Esau. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly. Right. So right now you have the mighty men of Esau, Edom, offing themselves. And the Lord hasn't even appeared. Wait till he appears. You're going to have these mighty men cry as women. Pangs as women. One more. Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They became as women. They burned her dwelling places. All bars are broken. There you go. Okay? So there you have it, man. All right? You Edomites, you're going to fold, man. You mighty men of Babylon, you American military, you're going to cry. Okay? You're going to be affrighted. You're going to be as women. Back to Isaiah 61 and 3. This is to our people. All right? To the true believers. Hey, these words come for us, man. We have a merry heart. We're supposed to be rejoicing in the words of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Everything he's doing, okay, wonders, all right? Doing wonders. 3, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. 4, and they shall build the old wastes, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, and desolations of many generations. Right now, we're spiritually building up the house of David. But then it's going to be physical, where in verse 5, and strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien, meaning these heathens, shall build your plowmen, shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. Right, slavery, captivity, all these heathens. Okay, vocab alone, you're going into slavery. All right, you're going to be building up the kingdom. Okay, your America is done. Okay, what you need to be doing is telling your congregation and going to, all right, if you're an agent of the FBI or whatever alphabet institution, hey, why are the men of war, our military, offing themselves? That's what you need to be asking, okay? Stop spilling lies of the Bible, man. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, okay? You need to worry about your country, bucko, clown. All right? Either way, though, whether you do worry about them or not, the prophecy still stands. America is going to be destroyed, man. All right? And you're going into slavery, okay? More than likely, because you're here in America, you're going to die a horrible death. So you'll be born in slavery, okay? And you'll be more than likely working, okay, for the apostles, because you've been speaking nothing but lies and blasphemy. All right, vocab. 6. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Right, who's that royal priesthood? Who's the priests of the Lord? The Israelites. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles. Right, we're taking everything back. Gold, silver. Okay, you heathens. All right, you're our riches too. And in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. Right, we're going to be boasting ourselves in glory. Praising Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. All right, proclaiming the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. Rejoicing. All right, having a merry heart. All right, our spirit is going to be live. All right, our spirit is live if you know the truth. But it's going to be 10 times, okay, infinity times liver when we're in the kingdom. 7, for your shame ye shall have double, and for your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. Right, everlasting joy. Those words should comfort you, brothers and sisters. We're almost home, man. All right, we don't have a broken spirit like these Edomites that keep offing themselves, especially that they're military. All right, we have okay, a merry heart because we know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. 8, for the Lord love judgment. I hate robbery for burnt offering, and I will direct their work in truth, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them. That's talking about the Israelites. 9, and their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed. All right? 10, I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my power. For he hath clothed me with the garments of salvation. He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness. As a bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorneth herself with her jewels. Right? Because Yahweh Shai is the bride, and we're the bridegroom. Okay? And, okay, he's going to deliver us, and we're going to be in our homeland living it up, man. All right? This is not a time to be depressed. This is not a time to be woe is me, man. The kingdom, all right, is not at hand. We're almost out of here. Once again, the American military's through. They're not going to win the next war. Okay? They're going to fight amongst themselves. And then the Russians and the Chinese and Iranians and the European Union, which gave their power onto the beast, NATO, are going to drop intercontinental ballistic missiles on this place. Okay? And on top of that, when the Lord appears, okay, because he said he's coming for Basra, and Basra, okay, was the capital of Edom, and who's the modern day capital of Edom today? America. So you know, Yahweh Shai is coming in the midst of it with the angels. So, you know, the mighty men of Esau are done, especially here in Babylon the Great. All right? And you should be rejoicing when you see articles like this, because this is proof that the kingdom is coming. Yahweh Shai is going to return. All right? Your spirit should be up. All right? These words comfort us. These words comfort us. Okay? You know, I got one more. And then I'll close out with this one. 2 Corinthians 13 and 11. Finally, brethren, farewell. Be perfect. Be of good comfort. Be of one mind. Live in peace. And the power of Yahweh of love and peace shall be with you. There you go, man. And we are one mind in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We got the truth. We know. We know why these things are happening. And we clearly see, okay, the kingdom of heaven, man. We have the vision. And we know our enemies are being brought low, especially Esau, Edom. All right? And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Bakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel. Honor today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. As you can see, we're almost out of here. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep going. Okay? Let's keep fighting. Okay? Be in the spirit. Pray without ceasing. Fast. For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying, keep praying. Sisters, we're almost out of here. Okay? Shalom and a Bible ball. Shalom.